All right, let's get to it. This is my mess. And we are gonna just do a little cleaning. It's been a while since I've done a live video, so hope this is interesting to some people. Probably not. It's dirty and filthy. Yeah, gotta go through all this in about a month or so. We're leaving, going to Pennsylvania. Haven't figured out where yet, but not all this is coming with us. So I think what we're gonna do, let's move this real quick. I got a bunch of boxes here of stuff that I'm gonna keep up kind of organized. That's like Tahoe, Civic, that was Miata, but now I'm gonna throw that out and we can use that. Those are old hinges. Moving with the damn camera. All right, let's just get at it. And if anybody's got a question, feel free to ask. I haven't done this in a while. How did I set it up? Anyway. All right. What I'm gonna do is get these off to the side. Make it area to walk around in. Jump over here. Pull this to the side. Hard to go with you here. Side. Oops. Well, this was for the Corvette to tie the. This Corvette came with a car cover, and I think this is to tie it over so it doesn't fly up or nobody takes it off. But oh well, I guess maybe this is trash. I'll just throw it over here. Maybe it could be useful. I don't know. Place is a mess. I really hate holding. We get enough people watching. I'm gonna say if we should keep it or not, because like many other people, I love hoarding stuff, saying, "Oh, I'm gonna use this in the future, no doubt," and then just never. In this garage, most memorable project I've worked on, it has to be the. I was building the GSR motor for the EG. I haven't really done much in this shop. It became a storage unit very quick. It's not that big. When I did the suspension in the Miata here, which those are the transmissions I'm trying to get rid of, I had just enough room, and this is when the garage was empty. So you can only do so much in something like this. But hopefully in the future we get something manageable and with a lift. That's how I know that's how I know I made it in life. Get a garage with a lift. And possibly a loft. But what is this for? Some weird bushing on the part number on that. I can't tell. It's junk. I'm not keeping that. Okay. That's for tools. This is the Tahoe. This is the Civic. That goes over here. Already getting so hot. I should have done this another time because it rained about an hour beforehand. So that being said, becomes a sauna in Florida. And now we got some room to move around. Gosh, I hate how stagnant the heat is here. What do we got? We might have to make a trash bag trip. Yeah, there's a lot of just towels and stuff. I don't know. I didn't check. I think it's like low 90s, but the humidity, of course, is like 80% or something like that. It's just hot. It's always just hot here. I do have a fan I can hook up, but I don't want to do that because then I have to run an extension cord from the ceiling. It just makes a mess. I don't want to do all that. I'm just going to go through this. This is a bunch of, what is this? chains, and jumping cables, and light. Oh, this is off like, I think this was like the emergency thing in my excursion. So, it's interesting. There's tools in there. All right, I'm gonna make this quick while there's not many people here. Oh, somebody said something. Wait, no, come back. Oh, well, yeah, those. Okay, so these transmissions. Let me go move it real quick. These transmissions are off our Miata, which we just sold. Spoiler alert. I don't think I ever filmed it, talked about it. No, I did. That's the last video. Gosh, I'm losing my mind here. Those were going to be the manual swaps for, one is an NA, and that's the NB. I was thinking about, I think the NB was better, but I got a good deal on both of them. So this is everything needed to swap. The I-frame, drive shaft, I got the pedals. We got a shift boot back there I just found. So that swap's been here for a while. Just never had the time to do it. But hopefully I'll sell that, and if not, he'll just come to Pennsylvania with me. Maybe we'll find an automatic Miata that needs some swapping. Right now, I'm gonna stay right here and throw some trash. Look at that. Well, should have threw this out before I freaking started the stream. It's alright anyway. Leave that open. And now I can throw out this old, worn out top hardware for the Miata. Gone. Opens those up, they have a new box. There's a Hornet right on there. They're starting to infiltrate. We got unexpected guests here. They suck. And now they're starting to come into the garage. So, did I miss anything? I don't think I missed any chats, right? No. We're good. Just squaring away. to get all the bulky stuff moved out, I'm gonna start sweeping. Wafer balls? I don't know where I got. Start digging and finding things. Wiffle balls. Alright, let's see. This is good, these are both good. I think I'll take this container right here and I'll put all my random fluids in it so it's not leaking all over the place. Yeah. Plenty of spare stuff. Alcohol. Let's see what we got back here. So much junk. This is good. This is empty. That's a tool. It's going in a random tool pile. Junk. There's so many right in here. They're not worth much. Found something. This is the shift shaft. Shift shaft? Yeah. Shift shaft from B series. This was in the transmission. Of course, it was in the transmission, but there was a second one. This one was floating around. It's heavy to breathe. This was stuck on the magnet of the B series transmission, which was concerning because that transmission that's in the car right now is just a mystery in itself. But I think I'm gonna keep this. It doesn't look bent or anything. Just odd. Feel free to ask questions. I haven't found anything odd that I'm considering of keeping or not, but if there's something weird, I want to bring it to you guys' attention. I want you to tell me, keep it, toss it. I guarantee there's a lot of stuff here that we don't need, like board game. I wonder if we should play. This is actually a pretty fun game. I don't know what it's doing in here. It all looks to be together. Should we keep it or toss it? The box has seen better days. It's like anti-seize over it or something. What the hell is this? I don't even know what this is doing here. I could use a good cleaning. Any of y'all ever played this game? Let me know. Keep it. We can go 5. We have 5 seconds, I guess. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let me keep it. Put this aside. I'll probably bring that inside. This is garbage. Stick it, keep. It's garbage. I'll show you. My lovely, lovely wife got me these. It's called the bolster. You can put bolts, random stuff inside so it doesn't fall out when you're rebuilding something. I use this rebuilding the GSR engine, the V16 transmission, putting those detent balls fit right in there. They don't go missing. Super, super useful. I wish I had wish I could use it more, but don't really work in this garage, so. For the future, for sure. This will go. Gotta fold up this table here. Tub of junk. I love Tub of Towels. If I can get sponsored by Tub of Towels, I'd do it for the rest of my career. These things work great, but this is just junk in them. Great containers too afterwards. This is just soapy water, right? Yeah. Full engine assembly lube and soapy water, we're keeping those. Throw the sticker away. How you guys doing, by the way? I know there's only 2 of you here, but you guys having a good day? Having a cooler day than me? Hopefully. Finally fold this table up. Just sweeping all this stuff's out here. Fold this in the pile. Use this little $15 work table as a workbench. Was black at one point. I got a bunch of spray paint and stuff on it, but this thing came in handy. I'll keep this. It is a fun game. Alright, what do we got here? A lot of noise going on. Construction crew outside. Bucket of used oil. Keep it or get rid of it? Get rid of it. Oh boy. Huh. That's junk. That's good. There's junk. This one's junk. This is some synchro mesh for the Honda. We keep that. I have to check it, make sure it's not leaking. My seals are correct. What we got in here? Mystery bag of, gears. B16 gears, 5th gear. This is when I had the original transmission. I swapped out the LS 5th in it, but I thought I was getting a GSR, so could have just kept that transmission. We'll keep these. We are charting into some deep territory here. I haven't been back at this garage in so long. E-brake cables. I gotta run these parts. I don't know if this is for the EK or the EG. Might be for the EG, but worth holding. Some trim pieces for the EK, just in case I get another one. trash over here. Old New York Liberty plates, keeping those. Throwing about everything else out. That out. Oh, all this stuff. Because you got some stuff in here really like you buy and then you don't use and you wonder what happened to them. Alligator leaves, keeping those. Just unopened brake fluid. Oh yeah, we're lucky, look at that. Keeping that. We got some ring terminals and unopened electrical cable. We got a boatload of stuff from here. Worth so much money in here. Take this hammer and put that in the hammer pile. Is this the alcohol? That's alcohol. Like that. Can't. This is good stuff here. Hard hat maybe? Alcohol bottle. This is what I was gonna. Some good 2-stage clear. When we had the Maxima, I was gonna use this. I was gonna do a quick kind of spray and clear job, but we didn't need that. But this is still good. Garbage. Dunkin' Donuts flyer someone gave me. It's garbage. Boxes of just random stuff laying around here. Oh, it's hot. I think I've done nothing. I'm already sweating out of this shirt. So your guys' garage is messy like this, or is it just me? It's a lot worse than it looks on the camera. I'm telling you that right now. There's all those nooks and crannies behind the toolbox. Guarantee stuff that's been here 2-3 years just bought, thrown, forgot. All right, this tool space. Garbage. That's garbage. Throw that out. Should we keep these? I kind of have some in my other toolbox that, nicer ones, but I feel like I should keep these. I think I bought these. These didn't come with a set like those, so I'll keep the both. Thank you. Might need another box for all this stuff. Didn't know I had so much crap. Junk. It is good for organization. As you can tell, I am so organized. Sunfish. Yeah. That was good. Little gasket. This is not even used. Score. Yeah, that's Honda's. Well, whatever. Battery thing will do a version, but alright. This is the stuff we brought down here in the back of one of the cars. We're keeping it that way. It really hasn't been touched, so leave that alone. Hoping to sell these. Once I sell the transmission swap of these things, we got open real estate here. But most about everything in here, except for the stuff that's on the floor, on the shelf in the back, that's coming with us. Just going through the little things I haven't seen in years, so This could have been done in the spring, but no. Ah. That's a nice sponge. All this stuff. Got cobwebs here. High flow cat. This is off an integral. It didn't fit the, I think this was too big and it didn't fit the swap for the EK when I had it. Good to have the stuff. This stuff's pretty much garbage though. Garbage. It's full, but I needed a lid for it, so. Yeah, it's lost cause. Good funnel though. Whew. It is hot in here. What's all this? Garbage, and garbage. Oh, that's leaking. What do you know? How nice. Well, I'll come back to that. Bunch of T-fittings that just kind of fell all over the place. Kind of lobbed that into a box. We'll figure that out later. And I'll pack all this stuff anyway, right? This float. You add more super glue here. Airhead. I'm reading this thing. What the hell? That's junk. Super glue. Did you know that super glue was invented by the US military to close punctures in the Vietnam War? I don't think it ever went through. Maybe it did. But you ever get this stuff on you, you know why it was designed that way. Damn hard to get off. Silverfish back here. Good enough. Let's see what's in there. More crap. Yeah, somebody will get mad, but that's not worth keeping. Just get another one. Always use washers. This, so. Sorry. I think this is the fast idle valve for a Honda. Might want to keep it just in case. Or deleted ours, but get that out. Filter box. Oh, look at this. I've definitely, like, this has been here for probably years. And I've definitely bought several of them. Didn't even decide to check for the back of the garage. But it's still new. Various ring compressors. So I kept getting the wrong ones. But I forget, I think this don't know. It was so hot. It's still hot now. Not built for this. Or anything really. Alright. These are hinges for the entertainment system for the Tahoe. Don't need it. For the Honda, could use that. I think also for the Honda, even though it's factory size. So I think these are spark plug wires for the Tahoe. Yep. Keep those. Ah. Okay. Only the finest Chinese compression tester, which actually did verify when I had the EK that one piston was 15 psi. So this worked. We're gonna keep it. Long. Just put stuff away, Rob. Why do you keep these things on the wall? What do you got there? Oh, it's hot. Well, we've been at this half an hour. We got a good amount done, I'd say. Little mirror control kit. Could have used this for the EG, but manual mirrors. Good to have though. It's gonna get hard to come by. That's a random bolt. Don't use that. This is new. It's definitely a Honda one. No corrosion on it. That's a keeper. And this thing, we can throw it out. That's junk. Get a broom, sweep up all this. Oh, look at that. Alcohol, spark tester. Gonna dump that out. It's just alcohol. Only a little left. Don't need it. They roll this out. What's this? Ah! Back here with random tubing. Looks like on the back of an ECU or something. Throw that out. It smells like chemicals, damn. That ain't me. O2 sockets. I haven't even used this. That's a win. Oh, and alcohol. So it smells. Why not? Hose like this. Probably have tons of it, but should keep this. Little vacuum hose. What do you think? I think this is good. It's a good amount of hose. Oh, why throw it out? Still got life in it. Am I sweating like severely on camera? I think I am. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is, I drop it, but we'll keep it. That's good stuff. Well, thank you. Once again, it looks a lot better on camera. But you move that float around, and there's just a bunch of stuff over there that needs attention. But I got a good amount of stuff here. That hose. Now, okay, this is a 2-in-1. So I bought this. Stay there. So I bought this. I don't think this was for the Honda. I think I bought it when I thought it was. They said it was, but I'll keep it anyway. Tools like this. I don't know what this would be for. That's the outer tie rod from Matt. Yeah, no, remove the outer tie rod from. Keep it. It's one of those things that'll come across one day and you'll be like, ah, I knew I should have kept that. Oh, I see. I ordered smart plates for this. I knew I had these laying around here. I was gonna do a tune-up before we left in the Tahoe. So I did like half of one. Don't ask me why. A while back. I think these are still good. I'll just use those. So my one issue was I knew I had them in the garage, but I didn't know if these were like, this garage leaks. You can't tell right over there. Water comes in when it rains really heavy. I was like, I don't know if these got soaked in water and now they're done, but let's take a look. Oh, they're mint. Look at that. Minty. Minty AC Delcos. But I'm gonna hold these off for something else. And I got 8 brand new plugs. We're gonna do all one shot this time. And then we'll get our 2 miles a gallon back off our 13.5. Because GM. What we got in here? I'm not gonna keep this hammer top one. I got this like real cheap, like $25. So we're gonna throw that out, sell it, maybe sell it. Someone can use it. Several tools that I have not used. Yeah. All these cheap Pittsburgh stuffs. They work good. They come in handy. It was like what? These are a couple, like $15, $20. Can't go wrong. These are weird. I don't know where these came from. It's like buttons. They're threaded in. I'm gonna keep them. They're small enough. Cheap, terrible screwdrivers. Pots might be really heavy. Oh boy. I was using these clamps to rebuild the door panels on the EK, because you never know, if you ever mess with door panels from an EK, they love to split where the leather is. Just old, but I was rebuilding them with these kind of fiberglass and just holding them together so they can cure. Worked pretty well. Kidding me? No freaking way. You're alright. Really? Well, alright, well. Can't believe I've never used this. I have icons. I think I got these before I got my icon set. Because when I started working, they provided tools when I first moved down here. And I just never used these, so just good to have around. But these are the type, though, that you won't feel bad cutting and welding, you know, just modifying. So I guess it's always good to have them around. Maybe one day when I get my Snap-on back and I go through all these tools with them, we'll probably just donate some, or we'll figure it out. I want 15,000 15mm wrenches, you know? Hose lamps, keep those. And look at these. Oh, are these clutch engagement, brake on off switches. They're junk. I don't need them. Junk. We're not keeping everything. Keeping fans. Go. Junk. We stuffed up. What is this? Oh. Fiberglass resin hardener. For when I did the door panels. Oh, that's still good. It's not sealed. It's still the alcohol I spread. But that, no. Keeping that. This is expensive. In case I want to do those again. Speedo gear for a Civic. Don't know where everything else is. That's garbage. I don't want it. And these are trailing arm bushings for an EK, I believe. Or is it a DA? No, this is a DC Integra. The DA, which I had, was bigger, so I didn't get to use these. It's all good. These will come in handy. I saw that cheap engine set. I'll do that later. Well, we're in good position, I think. I think we're gonna take a break. We're gonna stop right here. I'll cover stuff. Just hang out for a little bit. I'll pop up the chair, answer some questions, see how everybody's doing. There we go. I'll pull you down closer to me. All right, well, yeah, this thing rocks. I forgot. It's falling behind me. Oh, I'm just dripping with sweat. That's just me. I'm a sweaty, nasty man. So. Oh, I know who that is. Why do you look like Fisher Price junk, my good boy, sir? Let me dox you in your Lexus IS 350, my good friend. You want to do this on my channel? Let's not do this on my channel. No. There's a lot of Fisher Price plastic stuff in here, just in general, I threw out. I mean that by just cheap interior stuff from all the cars I've owned since I lived here. Really excited to get away from this damn heat. Move up north where I'm more accustomed. Sweating through clothes by just doing this for 45 minutes, you know? Not even heavy lifting, just lack of airflow. Big, I don't want to say big things coming on, but are you going to join a clan on your new journey? I don't play League of Legends, I'm sorry. No, I really want to say, like, I got big plans ahead for this channel, but I'm kind of in just limbo right now. Been paying a lot of attention to my newborn girl. And when are you moving? I think, well, it's definitely sometime in September. I think it's gonna be mid-September. That's when we're gonna go. Me, the wife, baby, birds. We're gonna make our trip up toward New York, stay there for family for like a month, and then we'll start investigating, do a little, see where we want to stay. And then I'll come back down by myself, pick up the last of the stuff, because we're just gonna take the Tahoe, drive on up instead of towing with it and overloading it. We're gonna bring a lot of stuff with us. No, I don't think I'll regret moving. What I miss the most about up north is family, and that's why I'm like really excited to go back there, have friends and family. Even if most of them are in New York, and we're moving to Pennsylvania. I mean, my friends in Pennsylvania. But I think what I'll miss the most about Florida is definitely the winters. Winters are just like summers everywhere else. It's weird though, December, seeing all Christmas decorations, about 76 degrees outside, but that's how people are adjusted back then. Or adjusted here, I'm sorry. I don't know. Other than that, it's very car friendly. Florida is a very, very car friendly state, and I think like you see it with YouTubers like Tavares, Cletus McFarland. They just you thrive here, and I mean I don't know if that's not really gonna hurt my channel, because Pennsylvania, especially where we're kind of thinking about moving, it's pretty car friendly. It's just I gotta watch for emissions now and rust. That's gonna suck. And then I mean I've worked on cars in the winter. I built my S10 during the winter mostly, and just gotta stay warm. I had an old guy tell me, you don't need a heater. You're the heater when you work on cars in the winter. You basically just saying you move around, you won't be cold. So I know how to adjust to that. It was fun here. But for the most part, personal story, is the reason we are moving is because we miss family. And now we have a baby, and it's just me and my wife. We have a lot of our friends actually moved out from here. And if we need that parental support that we know only our parents can give to our child, then that's what we want. And our parents just don't have the means to move down here. We wanted them to, but they're nestled pretty tight up northeast, and you know, my wife has siblings too, so her parents can't just up and leave, you know, them, which is of course. But we want to be closer to them, you know, and it's just cheaper. The cost of living is a lot cheaper. I don't know what the hell that means. Oh, bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup? Oh, boy. Wow. I should be slapped for that. As a New Yorker, I should be slapped for not knowing that. Oh, dude, bacon, egg, and cheese. So I'm not the biggest fan of the ketchup, all right? I'll be completely honest, but I like to switch it up with hot sauce. Because I feel like when you do ask bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup, they just douse ketchup. And it ruins the blend of the flavors, like the crispiness of the bacon, because it's on a whole nother level. So bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, hot sauce. And I do miss it. Matter of fact, I would take one with ketchup down here, but nobody knows how to make it. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna be excited. Gotta get used to get reused to. What's a word? Reaccumulated. Seasonal depression, you know? Because when January hits, mid-January to February, it's cold and dark in Pennsylvania. It's real cold and dark in Pennsylvania. So you gotta find something to occupy your time, be happy, and wait for the spring, which is one of my favorite. Sorry, UPS just passed. I wonder if they had some stuff for me. Which is spring and fall are probably one of my most favorite seasons. And you don't really get to experience that here. You do. Spring comes in winter in Florida, which is fine. But we don't get fall. We don't get leaves falling from the trees. The only time leaves fall from the trees is when a Category 4 or 5 hurricane's blowing through, and more than just leaves are falling from the sky. So it's fine. I won't miss that. Hurricane season, though, as scary as it sounds in Florida, it's actually pretty fun if you're not in the way of it, you know. But yeah, it's give and take. It's all just a give and take. Let's see. We'll bring this thing up to an hour, I think. So it's almost 50 minutes doing this. We'll just, gosh, you can see me just sweating. Just bring this up to an hour, and then we'll call it a day. I think that was pretty good. I haven't done a live stream in a while. Most of them are boring. I need to do it where I get a shop and just tinker with something that's not really condensed and made for automotive material, and just have you guys chill. Is there a car community where you're going in Pennsylvania? I think Carlisle is a big car community. They do a Corvette's a Carlisle, Mustang's a Carlisle. A lot of older community, but you have Maple Grove Raceway, which I've been to a couple of times. Great track. You know, you have schools like UTI, which I went to. Definitely way more friendly. A lot of big car communities over there. I'm pretty sure there's still a big Volkswagen community. Sell my Civics, so I don't get rid. Dude, they came from Baltimore. And no, you just gotta call. I just gotta protect the cars I have right now. The Tahoe doesn't have an ounce of rust. It was it was sold in Jacksonville. So that's not good. You got a little rust hole in the rear quarter of the Civic. But it's good. And I'm not selling my Civic. I dumped a lot of blood, sweat, and tears on that swap. No. But I think I teased it in my other videos. So I said I would bring down the families going in the Tahoe, making one trip. What's that? What's the best way to prevent rust when you're up north? The old timer way, which is illegal, is taking old engine oil and just getting underneath it and rubbing, letting it soak in. That's illegal. Same thing with grease. Best way is just, coat it with paint. They make some special type of paint. It can get expensive. If you're doing it yourself, it's a little cheaper. Just keep it clean. If you know you're gonna go out in the rust, it's hard to have a hose. Would I move to Canada? No, I would not move to Canada. Too cold for me. There's a limit. Like, I like Alaska, I think is beautiful, but no, I wouldn't move to Alaska. Yeah, I think I teased it on the channel before, in my last video. There might be, if I sold the cars at the prices I want, which I technically did, there might be something to help me move the Civic up. I haven't found that something yet. It may or may not happen. We're just looking. Won't give that away. But there will be a trip video with the Civic, bringing it up to Pennsylvania. And that'll be like the last goodbye to living in Florida, which will be cool. I think travel videos do very well, even when it comes to car stuff. I would love to do a sight unseen car purchase. Like my friend, he bought his purple BMW M3 out in Wisconsin, Minnesota, one of those states. Flew out there, just had enough money. He's crazy, but it was a good story. He bought our sight unseen. Guy picked him up from the airport with the car, which was a good sign. And then he drove that all the way back to New York, and the heat didn't work. I don't think he said the heat didn't work. The alternator failed out on him, and he limped it to a junkyard where they had one alternator off one 3 Series, which is thankfully all 3 Series E36s share the same alternator. But I remember he was just saying a while ago, he's like, oh, maybe I should sell it. And I was like, dude, you have a perfect story with this car. Why would you sell it? That would make for good stories. That would make for a good YouTube video. Maybe if this channel grows up enough, that would be a fun thing to do. I'd love to do that. It looks like so much fun. Even maybe not in the moment, but breaking down on the side of the road, oh, what'd I do? That gets views, but maybe it'd be funny to look back on. I've definitely been in situations where I've been broken down on the side of the road, oh, it's the worst day ever, and then thinking about it, talking about it, where you're like, oh, well, that was a pretty good time. Pretty good time after. It was funny, as long as nobody got hurt. So, it's so hot. I haven't seen this garage this clean in so long. This will be good though. We'll store the Civic here. Maybe. Facts. Okay, don't sell that M3 if you're watching, buddy. Yeah. The future's no one can really predict the future. But going into it with optimism is always a good thing. It's almost necessary to have. Think about it. You dwell on the bad too much, and then buy an ENS RT4. No. As well, not now. I think it'd be a cool car to mess around with, but man, that thing breaks down more than a Subaru. I'm gonna offend Subaru people here. No, I'm joking. Right now I need something I'm gonna hint. I need something with four-wheel drive capability, which is hard to find in Florida. Hint, hint. If I buy a car here to tow something up to Florida with and keep it in Florida, Pennsylvania, I'm gonna need something that's good in the snow because that's a thing we're gonna have to experience again. But I mean, what, 3 or 4 or 5 people are watching this live stream, so nobody's gonna expect, you know. Buy a TDI. Eh. Yeah. Just relaxing. Just relaxing. Be engaging as much as possible in these videos. I don't know how to live stream that well. We'll figure it out. Get more content in front of me, we'll do that. I just figured I haven't done this in a while, so answer some questions along the way. And yeah, can't wait to skedaddle from Florida. A lot of people are coming too. I'm going from. Well, we got about 4 more minutes. Anybody got any questions? Some therapy you want me to talk about? No, I don't do taxes, but I can help. What kind of four-wheel drive? All right, so there's a span of a bunch of them. I really wanted a diesel, but for the price range, which I'm not going to give that away, the price range that I have, it's kind of out of the question. Once again, diesels here are usually rear-wheel drive. Well, more often four-wheel drive, but in terms of a V8 kind of truck SUV type thing, most vehicles here are two-wheel drive. I was looking at Toyota Sequoias. Some pretty good cars. Maybe a Suburban, GMC 400, like a nice GMC 400 Suburban would be nice. And then trucks. I mean, it's kind of hard. You're just in the market today to find something nice for under 10 grand. I'll even say that, like mint. Like I'm gonna buy this car and not worry about driving up north. It's gonna need some work, but you can find something nice. And 10 grand is not my budget, by the way. I'm just arguing semantics here. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I'll be doing it by myself too if we make this trip. The other one would be just taking the Civic on the auto train, because driving a Honda Civic with a V16 transmission, doing 70, no one wants to deal with that. Just screaming the entire way there. It waste a lot of gas too, believe it or not. Put a lower final drive on that thing would be a different story, but work with what I have. Pay me land my flight. What did you just say? You want me to buy you land and a flight? Room and board? Oh my gosh. Maybe. Why don't you just drive down? We could just tag team it back up. Pay me US dollars, sir. Sorry. I only have Canadian money. Start taking this. This phone's hot. Did that by accident? I'll pay you with a very firm, crisp handshake. How about that? Collapse this thing. There we go. Yeah, it was free-handed for the 15 seconds we got left. This was, I wouldn't say it was fun, but cleaning up is never fun for me. especially when it's hot as hell outside. But I am just trying to be relevant, trying to keep content. But we're at 60 minutes here. If you like glizzies on a bun with onions, to be honest, I haven't had a glizzy in a long, like a good glizzy. Onion thing you told me about, I want to try it. Those caramelized onions look fire. But we're gonna end it here. Yeah, we gotta. If you joined in the beginning, it was a wreck. Filled up this garbage twice. Took it out the first time. And we're good. Thank you. I'm gonna see you guys later. I'll keep pumping out some shorts when I get the time. Oh, who's that?